My partner's sister-in-law asked ChatGPT why there's increasing racism against Indian people. And then ChatGPT said, this is above my pay grade, mate. Like, dude, she grabbed me. She tapped me on the shoulder because I was facing the other way. But she started talking in Chinese. And then I turned around and then she's like, oh. And she's like,
so if going under is better for betting, going under has to be better for toilet paper as well.
Can't argue against.
Welcome back to Critical Banter, the podcast that brings a Friday drinks chat to you. This week's episode, we are bringing back the game Guess the Top 10, and we'll also bring back TCB Debate. It has been a while, and we are bringing it back to the show. But before that, to wrap the week, we got me and Miguel. We have Rohit.
G'day.
And Sen.
yo, last week we talked about how we had our soccer semi-final right after recording. And I think we said that we were refraining from the two C's. And I can say that it was in vain, really.
Damn.
We said we would. I don't know. Did we talk about the tactics of what we were going to do?
No, we didn't. We didn't bore the audience with such detail.
I mean, at a high level, what did we plan to do, Manu?
We planned to defend for the whole game and hope to win on penalties. was our aim of the game.
And well, we did exactly that. So I guess in terms of sticking to a game plan, that was A+ execution.
All of our, we had supporters come, our missus came, and all of them were saying, this is the longest 120 minutes I have ever had in my life.
Yeah, my partner said that she watched us do nothing for 2 hours, which is pretty accurate. We defended for our lives. After 90 minutes, it was 0-0. After 120 minutes, it was 0-0. And then we went to penalties. And I got to say, shout out to our keeper, Hamza, who made some excellent saves. Shout out to Manu as well. You stepped up first. Took the first pen. Unfortunately, we did lose 4-3 on penalties. Any thoughts, reflections on the season? Actually, the other semi-final was right after us as well. And surprisingly, the team that came first with a goal difference of 63, they were literally pumping teams left, right, and center. We got spanked 4-0 by them, just for good measure. They got taken to pens as well. They won, but they also got taken to pens by the team that came fourth, who scraped in fourth by the skin of their foreskin. So, boys, any thoughts on the game, the season, etc.?
Game's the game, man. Penalties, you can't, be upset.
It's
really.
a lottery.
But I feel like we could have won in normal time. If we had a bit more, if fucking Harold, if you're listening, mate,
Jesus
if
Christ.
you played, we could have done something. If, the boys up top that played were fully fit, some people were slightly injured, some people were sick. So, we didn't get the luck of the green, but another day, I think we could have been saying T-2 hours we were on for a final.
They actually, they weren't as good as I remembered when we played them last time. I don't know. I feel like
because on the semi-final we were up for the fight. We were ready to scrap.
Yeah.
I think during the regular season we were just a bit timid. We just want to coast.
They didn't really throw much at us. I feel they had one. I remember one corner was pretty dicey, but apart from that, I don't remember a moment where we were ever in particular danger.
I don't either.
But at the same token, we didn't really threaten. We didn't really get the ball past their halfway.
We had one chance the whole game.
We had one
golden chance. I would give that an XG 0.7, mate. It was a good chance.
I mean, let's say we scored that and we won the game. Probably would have been undeserving, let's be honest.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, though. Doesn't matter. But I was saying to Manu during the week, the final is today, first, second. I'm like, probably can't argue against it. I would say they've been probably the best two teams all season. So can't really say we were robbed or it was, a tragedy that we lost or anything like that. But it was a good effort nonetheless.
It was a good effort. It was a good season. This is actually the second time. So the team that we versed in the semi was Winston Hills. The first time I played a grand final was against Winston Hills, and I also lost to them in penalties. So they are my
bogey team.
They are my bogey team.
Losing a grand final in penalties, that's generational trauma stuff.
That was my first ever final. And I remember we were in penalties. It was under 16s. That's the last time I played this team. And that was proper trauma. I didn't feel anything, actually, when we lost.
Really?
I felt nothing.
As in you felt numb or you just didn't care?
As in last Saturday?
Last Saturday, we lost in penalties. I thought, you know what? I didn't even think we deserved to be in the semis. I think we were just happy to be there. And it was, it is what it is. That was
guy.
I didn't take a penalty, bro. Look at this stinker mentality, man. You watched.
No, I would have taken a penalty, but the boys, the five boys were ravenous to take the pen.
Which is good. That's what you want to see. I want the people who are ravenous to take them to step up.
Absolutely. And then
even if they miss.
And then every penalty was bottom right, bottom left, and two of our boys try to go top bins.
And that's fine. And I'm okay with that.
No,
if you have the cojones to step up and take it, fair enough.
High
It is
pressure
what it is.
situation.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever won a penalty shootout, man. I've only been in one other one. I've also lost. So it hurts.
Mental midgets.
This is
what we
like
are.
probably under 12 or something. The guy that scored the winning penalty took his shirt off, ran the whole field there. And I remember that image is burnt in my head. I'm like, hurts.
To be fair, at penalties, I thought we actually could win.
Well, I think
We had the better keeper.
But
Which
we
in
were
my
all-
head, I'm like, that's half the battle, really.
No, we were always on the back foot because
No.
we missed the pen first, and then our keeper bails us
No,
out.
we scored the pen.
No,
Anyway,
no.
what do you mean?
Well, as in like
We were the first ones to miss.
we were the first ones to
Yeah,
miss,
yeah,
and then we were
agreed.
the second ones to miss,
Yeah,
and then we were
agreed.
the third ones to miss.
But Hamza bailed us out both the
Twice.
first 2 times and almost the third time as well.
Well, that's
It
why I
just slipped under his finger. But that's why I said we had the advantage because we had even if we miss, I backed Hamza to pull a miracle, via Allah,
Yeah.
to get us back into the game. So that's why I had confidence.
Yeah, he did it twice. 3 times was too many to
we-
ask.
You can't. Two times is honestly too many to us. Like in a penalty shootout, if your keeper saves 2 of the penalties,
Yeah.
you should win. But
That's
it is what it
that's,
is.
That's true. To be fair as well, Hamza was also a large part of the reason why we even made it that far.
Correct. Yeah.
Bailed us out many a time during the season, and even summer soccer as well. I mean,
But now we got summer soccer to look forward to, and we were actually defending, premiers of that competition. So
and we might have to vacate the title. I don't know if we're going to run it back.
no, we're definitely running it back, whether it's in Macquarie or whether it's somewhere else. I'm running summer soccer back.
What are you doing on August 31st, Ro? I told Mino to keep it free.
I have no plans currently.
No plans.
I don't think so.
Well, I want you to join us.
I'm busy. I'm busy that day.
Actually, yeah, we're both busy, but August 31st, 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. at Belmore Park Haymarket, we'll be there, Ro. Bring an Australian flag because we're marching for Australia.
Oh, okay, exciting. What's this all about?
So Australia is changing in ways most of us never agreed to.
Okay, fantastic.
People are waking up to a country they barely recognize. Endless migration, weak leadership, and political cowardice. And political cowardice has brought us here. And it's time to put it to a stop for our communities, for our future, for Australia. Will you join us, Ro?
That's
The country has
inspiring.
put the call out. Will you answer the country?
That's Clayton Bixby, the black white supremacist. If I rock up there, that is absolutely Cronulla Riots Part 2.
I'm going on record. I will not be there. just in case, some of this footage somehow goes to somewhere, I will not be there on record.
What's the online sentiment
On
about this rally?
31st August, Australians from every walk of life, I want to emphasize that, every walk of life will gather in Sydney. This is our city, our home, and our voices will be heard. Stand together, march with purpose, and show that Sydney will not be ignored. Doesn't that rile you up? Doesn't that rev you up, man? That's going to get me up in the morning.
If I had those views, I'd run through brick walls for this leader.
Dude, you can even sign up to volunteer with us on the day. Bro, I reckon there's going to be about less than 1,000 people that shows up to this clown
Is it a
show.
Facebook event?
They got a whole website, dude. So they're doing anyway. Without going too much into this, essentially, there's going to be a white power kind of rally across Australia on the 31st of August to fight against mass immigration. Mind you, mass immigration means 1% of the population, if that, like a tiny percent. They're doing it in Melbourne, Sydney, Brisbane, Perth, Canberra, and Adelaide.
Oh, they're touring.
Not really. It's not really I feel like that's just a normal day in Perth, isn't it? That's just their
Yeah.
normal feelings.
I think, how many immigrants go to Adelaide, really? But you know what? I now just realized that something's on the 31st. So I actually can't make it.
Well, you won't join me.
No,
It's a shame, bro. It's a
I
big
think-
shame.
Well, the sentiment is obviously people on the right are revved up by it. We'll just take a stance against immigration, and the people on the left are like, "What's wrong with you people?"
Yeah,
So it's very much divided.
country divided. That's no good. Maybe we go there to make some peace. Show that we're not that bad.
I think if we go rogue, peace will not be made. It'll be far from peace.
So we need representatives of us. Maybe not
Yes.
us as individuals, but the concept of us to come in and show, maybe it's not all that bad.
I've seen people be like, "Oh yeah, if you're an immigrant, stay at home that day." I'm like, what do you mean, man? There's going to be like 300 of them, whatever.
I feel like you'd be wrong. I feel like there'll be a lot of
You
people.
reckon they're all showing up?
Yeah, I think so. Like, I don't know. I just
Dude, I think
see
this
these
is
rallies
such
in
a-
America.
Hey,
I just see these rallies in America and I just see how many people rock up. I reckon there are a lot of closeted people just waiting for an opportunity to
You're
rock
either
up to
going
a
to
rally.
rock up masked or unmasked.
they'll be unmasked. They're stupid.
Yeah, loud and proud.
Yeah. But like, this is such a small subset. I feel this is like the far, far right.
Yeah.
And like in America, a lot of people, but that's because they got a bigger population. I reckon barely any people are going to rock up to this.
Oh, we'll find out.
It's like the day where they had the Palestine march on the bridge and like 100,000 or 200,000 people showed up, and they had a march for Israel as well at the same time. There was about 30 people.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay.
The fact that I don't even know about that show goes to show.
But let's see what happens on August 31st, the biggest pay-per-view event of the year. Get excited. Well, 31st of August, we'll see what happens. But I have a yarn from the week. I was driving and I got called by like an unknown number. So it was not a blocked number. It was just a number that I could see that was not in my contacts. Now, you boys, I know you don't like phone calls. That's getting hung up immediately. I myself, personally love, because you never know who's on the end of the other line. It's like quite fun. So I pick up and, 9 times out of 10, it's like an automated recording. And I'm really scared because every time I say hello, I feel like they're just recording my voice and they're going to train it to use AI. That's
They're recording your voice.
No, that's like my deep-seated fear. I understand we have hundreds of hours.
Dude, don't get your voice out there, bro.
Right, so that's my deep-seated fear. But, I was pleasantly surprised to hear on the other end of the line, someone's like a woman has said, hi, I'm X, I'm Alice is her name, from the council. Do you have a couple of minutes to chat? And luckily for her, I was driving. So I did in fact have a couple of minutes to chat. So I'm like, you know what, Alice, let's hear it. Let's hear what you have to offer. And she's like, we are running a survey on the council. Like we want to know how to improve and what we can do better, all this sort of stuff. And I said, you know what? I don't do a lot of civic service. So this is my civic duty. I will give you some feedback on the council. So we get into the conversation. She's all right, sweet. My manager could be she's, how sometimes people say like the call is being recorded. She didn't even say that. She's like, the manager might be listening. So I'm like, okay, well, I've got nothing to hide. So let's have it. So she's like, oh, what are your thoughts on the amenities in the council? I said, fantastic. They're great. She's like, what are your thoughts on, she's asking random questions like, do you think there's enough lighting? Are you happy with the skate parks? Like I don't use half these services. So I'm just ticking off, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And she's like, oh, is there anything we could do to improve? I'm like, I said, honestly, not really. Like, I'm pretty happy where I am. She's like, oh, are you sure? Some people talk about the traffic, to your point about mass immigration. Like, she's leading me down that garden path. I'm saying, like, to be honest, no, there's nothing there, right? And then she's like, all right, sweet. Now we have a new, different segments. So now up to the segment where it's like, on a scale of 1 to 5, how satisfied are you? And if you answer a 4 or 5, you got to say why you're satisfied, right? So I'm rattling through this list. And I'm driving, right? So I've arrived at my destination, which, by the way, I'm on the phone for 25 minutes. So I'm like, all right, fantastic. Surely the quiz is almost done now. She's like, oh, I asked her, how long left? Like, surely that's enough. And she's like, oh, look, we're about a third of the way through. And I'd been on the phone for half an hour.
What?
Yeah. So I'm sitting here like, all right, well, I don't have all day. I think I've been more, than generous with my time at this point. So then I realized that if I don't say 4 or 5 for like the stuff, she doesn't really ask any follow-ups. So I'm just thinking 3. And then after a while, I just got so fed up. I'm like, you know what? I'm out.
That's enough.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm at my destination. I got to go. But I wanted to, bring this up because I thought I was doing like a public service. I was helping the people of my council. And yet I'm being punished. Who is the person in charge of this survey? Why have they decided that it's a good idea to ring up people and give them like 300 questions?
I've never even heard of this before.
Oh, you've never been called by the council?
No, I've never been called.
Probably haven't picked it up.
Yeah, probably. Have you been called by the council?
I've not been called by the council.
How many questions? So I obviously I just happened to be in driving. So I'm like, whatever. I got nothing but time. So that's why I gave her 30 of my best. But realistically, if you pick up the phone, how many questions are you answering before you're asking the question?
None.
How much are left? How many are left?
I think I'll give it, if I'm on a good day, I'll give it 10, 15 minutes. And then I will ask, how much longer do we have? Then when they say we're 1/5 apparently in the way, I'll say, well, I got 10 more minutes. Give me your best ones.
I would say 5 minutes and I'm like, how much longer is this?
I'll do a service.
Nah,
if I've got time, I'll do a service.
Well, if you're just making up answers anyway, what's the service really?
No, because I didn't know what I expected. I've never used like the wheelchair access at the local community hall.
Was there an avenue to talk about metro parking by any chance?
Metro parking.
That would have been
drainage at parks. How about that? And that's something near and dear to us.
They did give us a lot of like recreational areas, but that didn't come to my head. I was really happy with, how the council is, going.
So the fact you got done for
Potholes.
stung for like $200 or something the other day didn't come to mind about, making the local area
first thing
better.
that comes to mind.
No, but someone
That
actually.
might be a state government thing.
Doesn't matter. Raise it with whoever is asking you the question. You never know where it'll lead.
But I will say, I'll give a hot tip. Someone DM'd us after listening to the episode and said, download the Park and Ride app if you park at a metro because it'll tell you how many like spots are remaining.
I've got that app. It's useless.
What? That guy said it was so useful.
No, it's useful, but it's always full. So it does nothing for you.
Okay.
Like you check at 7:30, full.
You're just
Yeah, you're just
Too
late. Anyway, so that's the council story. The second,
crazy.
The second,
So wait, where does that data go?
I have no idea. I think it's just
How
that
do they get your number? Do they know your name?
they didn't know my
It's
name.
probably opted into something.
Yeah, this.
No, I think they just have your number. No, man.
They absolutely don't just have your number.
No, maybe they do. Like, because you probably vote for
Yeah.
a local council or something. So
When
you're,
have you ever written your number on when you go?
no,
to
but it's
vote?
your profile. It's your voter information. When you register to vote, you probably have to put your number in.
Dude, I'm
Or
sure.
maybe you
have
optionally
an
put your
address,
number
bro.
in and you've put your number in.
Maybe. But either way, it doesn't matter. So who knows where that goes, but I hope I've made a difference to my local council. I'm very proud of myself. I didn't finish the survey. She called back yesterday. I did not pick up.
Oh, it's just she wanted to finish it.
Yeah, because I gave her the excuse, sorry, I'm here now. Like I'm pretty busy. She's like, can I call back tomorrow? And I didn't say, I said, yeah, you can call back tomorrow.
Well, this is just aimed at old people, really, to be honest.
Yeah,
just to help them fill out the last few hours of their life. So
Maybe, but I got a second thing that I want to chat about, and it's about ChatGPT. I think Migs, you brought this up ages ago. Like, how much are you using ChatGPT in your life? And I want to ask you the question: like, has that changed? Has your usage gone up?
It has changed. The usage has gone up significantly. And we will see that in about 20 minutes time on this episode. But it has gone up because the place I worked at last had like the pro features of the AI. So I unlocked possibilities I didn't know I could use. So now it's being integrated in day-to-day life.
Sen, what about you?
I just use very basic. Just I'll put a document in and ask it to summarize, and I'll ask it questions like so I don't have to read it.
Okay, yeah. So
You're
that's
putting confidential information in.
No, it's public
Wait,
information,
who did
please.
that? Was it Deloitte?
No, it was KPMG.
KPMG? They started
KPMG.
reprimanding people for putting in confidential information.
yeah. One of my mates was saying that he's a lawyer, and then ChatGPT started spitting out like citations of laws or like of cases that just never existed.
What?
Yeah.
How does it do that? It just made it up.
It just made it up. It's like hallucinates. It's like very common for things to do this. But anyways,
Dangerous.
Got to double check my work now.
so all this is happening, right? And I read a study recently that's like, people's brains, like brain matter is shrinking because they're kind of becoming over reliant on ChatGPT, right? I personally have not used Google in a very long time.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just using ChatGPT, search the web, and it'll give me all the answers. No ads. It's fantastic. But I'm still kind of like bobbing and weaving the hole that AI has on me. I'm still using my brain to some degree.
Which facets of your life are you withholding from the AI that you're like, you know what? I'm going to use my brain for this.
No, if I'm like writing stuff, like I will be using my brain. There's no AI slop.
Or like an
because-
email or something.
Yeah, the email. I'm not saying, hey, can you draft me an email
How
for
do
this
you
and
use
that?
AI
Nah,
for
it's-
writing stuff? Because it's just crap writing.
It's just garbage. Yeah, it's not good.
It takes more time to fix that writing than to actually just write it yourself.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what I found. So I'm like, well, I may just well write it myself. And like, but you can get good ideas from it, and then you can flesh it out for sure. But anyway, so I'm like kind of bobbing and weaving the hold of AI for me. But so my friend is doing a startup, and he hired my brother as an intern. My brother then got a job at like another company, so he's left the startup. And my friend, he's looking at my brother like using ChatGPT, right? And then he's asking him, "Oh, what are you using it for?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm just like replying to this message for work." And then he asks, "Hey, what's the message you're replying to?" And my brother is using ChatGPT to reply to, "Hey, how are you going with that task?" And I'm sitting here like,
What?
this is crazy. My brother is sitting here like asking ChatGPT to say, "Hey, can you help me reply to my boss who's asked me how this task is going?"
Is it because your brother hasn't done his work?
No, it's because he just doesn't want to write himself.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
I don't.
You know what? Have a word with
There's
him.
no way.
Tell him to use his brain.
The assisting. It's just there's no thought at all.
What's the point of your brother being there? He's now extending to my question.
Well,
It's actually one of the most outrageous things I've heard.
he's doing work, but he just can't be bothered typing a message to his manager, giving them a status update.
Doesn't it take longer to write it in ChatGPT than to just write to your manager?
but he just can't be bothered. Like,
What do you mean? I don't understand. He can't be bothered. It's
saying
actually more effort.
He's saying his life is now just everything goes through AI. Everything.
Him and ChatGPT versus the world.
yeah.
Your youngest brother.
My youngest brother.
Yeah, it's kind of. This is all adding up now.
This is well, this is what I'm saying, mate. Where I feel like I'm resisting
No, this is too much.
the urge, and I feel like I should just let AI take hold of me.
No. What the fuck?
Well, so you're going to get AI to start writing your messages now?
Well,
If you're going to submit to our overlord's AI.
well, I decided to start. So I had a wedding. It was actually on a Thursday night. I've never been to a Thursday
I
wedding.
still don't believe that you had a Thursday wedding, by the way.
No photos, nothing.
Oh yeah, I'll post one. Maybe.
You missed
but-
out on a fantastic event, which I'll cover
we'll get
soon.
to.
Yeah. So on Thursday I had a wedding, and I was writing the wedding card, and I thought, you know what? Just ChatGPT. Hey Chatty G, write me a beautiful
Don't say that ever again, please.
description of a beautiful couple being married. And you know what? It actually did spit out some good stuff. So, wrote it down, sent it on its way
As in, like in the card.
in the card. I went from, digital to physical. It was beautiful.
I'm going to raise my hand. I've done that as well.
Wedding?
You asked
For
ChatGPT.
cards. Like, what do I write?
Have you not done that for cards?
As in, I'm not writing it verbatim, but I'm like, how do I word these generic sentiments I have in good? Give me 10 ways to do it. I'll pick and choose, and I'm like, this is exactly what I mean. It can verbalize what I feel.
Oh, mate, speak from the heart, right?
Yeah.
From the heart, brother.
If I wrote from the heart, it looked like a 10-year-old wrote that card, mate.
Doesn't matter.
So
It's personal.
One of my friends wrote his vows with ChatGPT.
that's come on.
I see that. This is too much.
Where do we draw the line then? Because cards, I think, is fair game.
I think anything that requires any kind of emotional or heartfelt human moment or
Nah, I disagree. I
think for work and like any kind of efficiency is absolutely go your heart out. So in that regard, let your brother do that. That's fine. Let him reply to people. But anything where you need to connect with another human, man, it's got to be
What
you.
if the words aren't coming to my head, Sen? I feel things, but the words aren't coming up here. I can't
They have a word
verbalize
for
myself as good as I can.
I have what they call, I believe what you have is what they call autism.
All right, Theo, relax. But it's a good thought starter, I feel. Good sentence starter. But I have a bit of respect. I'm not copying it verbatim.
What kind of responses are these AI giving to your brother? Mate, just write it yourself. Is that what he's telling you?
Yeah, maybe we need AI to have a pushback feature. If the request is too stupid and too easy, tell them, do it yourself.
There's a lot of people using ChatGPT as like for therapy.
Yeah.
And they're replacing therapists with ChatGPT. And I think Chat does just affirms your. It doesn't push back at all.
You can't, right?
Well,
So are you saying it's a yes man?
It's a yes man. So, there's like stories on TikTok and Reddit and stuff of people like putting, stuff that they have and ChatGPT saying, yeah, don't worry, your friends are losers. Just forget about them. They're not trying to help you. They're against you.
Yeah.
What
It's
you're
like
feeling
when-
is true.
It's like when you go to Reddit and ask for relationship advice, they always tell you, just break up.
yeah.
Regardless of what the problem is, break
The
up.
same thing.
Well, my partner's sister-in-law asked ChatGPT why there's increasing racism against Indian people. And ChatGPT said, this is above my pay grade, mate. I can't answer this question. I can't help you here.
Yeah, there are some guardrails. Like I remember when Snapchat came out with their AI,
yeah,
people
yeah.
decided to try to break it essentially by asking them, hey, what's the recipe for napalm?
Yeah, I tried to ask Meta AI, like in Messenger all the time, thoughts
do you
on the
ask?
CCP.
And they say,
And they're like,
no
no
thoughts.
thoughts, yeah.
But what did I miss on Thursday night, Migs?
You missed a fantastic event. So, friend of the show, we got him on last week. If you haven't seen the episode, give it a listen. Andy invited us to the screening of the new Jackie Chan movie called The Shadow's Edge. All right.
Something that you both were ravenous to see. I remember you saying, I can't wait to see this
I
Jackie
had it
Chan
penciled
movie.
in my calendar for months now, so it was an
Exactly.
absolute delight to be invited.
We were
to
going to pay
screening.
full price to go see the movie set,
right.
but thankfully, Andy came in clutch and invited us.
There's no Wikipedia page for this movie.
You know why?
Is it a real movie?
It's because it's in Chinese, mate. So whatever, it's not in English Wikipedia.
I'll tell you, that was an absolute shock to the system. I was sitting at my office at 4 p.m.
No, because I remember we saw each other maybe on the Tuesday or something, and then you looked it up. You asked, "Oh, is this movie in Chinese?" And then Sen comes back from you. Oh no, I think it's in English.
Yeah.
we're all
I
good.
couldn't tell. And then I looked it up again at work before, and it said Chinese, English subs. And I'm like, fuck. Didn't want to have to do more reading.
That's right. It was on Thursday where you had your alleged wedding on a Thursday. Sure thing, man. We rock up. I brought my missus in place of you, who's Chinese. So we had one of the people to translate and get us the vibe.
You did not need her as a translator.
We did. All right, we did. Sen and I were standing in line for the Shadow's Edge, and some lady comes up to me and Sen and starts speaking Chinese.
Dude, she grabbed me. She tapped me on the shoulder because I was facing the other way. And then she starts, and I'm not going to imitate what she said, but she started talking in Chinese. And then I turned around and then she's like, oh. And she's like, and then she looked at me, I looked at her, and she obviously knew.
No, but why'd you grab me after that?
No, funny.
So you grabbed me, and then I grabbed Christina, and then she thankfully understood and responded.
Bit of piss take.
All right, so we
She hit him with the same sentence in Chinese as well. And you looked at her blankly.
So we lined up. We've got in. All right, we're in, and we're ready to watch the film. And my God, may I say, I was asking Senny, what do we want to get out of tonight? Because it's a Chinese movie. We're not across, Jackie Chan's Chinese films.
I mean, we're all fans of Jackie Chan.
Of course,
Who's not a fan of Jackie Chan?
This isn't Rush Hour 4, mate. This is a completely different.
This is the
film.
Shadow's Edge.
So we're like, what are we going to get out of here? And then Senny's like, if it's a good movie, we've had a very good night because we're here, got invited. It is what it is. But towards the end, man, I'm like, we've definitely got our time's worth and our money's worth. It is a great film.
I was on edge.
The Shadow's Edge.
Shadow's Edge. It actually was a bit of a thriller sometimes.
It was a modern movie as well. They integrated AI. They integrated AI. My God,
there was a large AI subplot there as well.
So the main plot of this.
Don't spoil it.
No, I won't spoil it. I'll give the main plot is there's these thieves,
robbers,
criminals, right? And then the way they're getting away with it is they're hacking cameras and like using AI to like hide themselves and all this. And it's bypassing the police force's AI because they're using facial recognition, all this and all that. And now that the camera footage is corrupt or not existent, they can't use the AI.
Use it, right?
Right.
So they're like, we're too reliant on this. What are we going to do?
What are they going to do?
Got to call in the Jackmeister.
Oh, Jackie Chan.
Jackie
he's
Chan,
here.
the expert.
How old is that guy,
With his
by the way?
old school methods, he's 71.
He's 71.
Wow, fair play.
So he does.
Money's tight.
Exactly.
I've heard Jackie Chan has had to like bail his son out of his son. Yeah. Anyways, a lot of bribes for the son who's a bit
What
of a
about the
rascal.
daughter?
I looked that up after. It's not exactly how you described it. He
Yeah.
didn't abandon his daughter just because she's lesbian.
Well, it's a daughter he had out of wedlock.
No, so that she
Right.
was low-key abandoned for that. Not because she's lesbian, as you tried to sell
And
me.
he also hates her because she's a lesbian.
No,
He so happened to be lesbian.
He
Yeah.
quoted saying, as long as she's happy. Was a quote on Wikipedia.
Yeah, it's not really a vouch of confidence, is it?
Anyway, that's
A loving father, as long as she's happy.
So Jackie has slept with someone, got her pregnant
Yeah.
out of wedlock.
Yep.
The baby comes out.
I think it was
said-
extramarital. He was married to someone else,
so
not
he's cheated.
just
So
out of wedlock.
yeah,
Right. So it's his mistress. The baby comes out. He says, "Sayonara, catch you later."
Had cut ties with both of them.
Right. And then on Wikipedia he's saying, "I hope she's doing
And then
well."
later on, he
Someone probably
discovered
just
she's
asked him
lesbian,
randomly.
and
He's like, I don't get
He
it.
never helped them financially or anything like that. Like he was living in a massive mansion in Hong Kong and they were, not doing well and he didn't help them out financially. And then,
It's not the Jackie I know.
that sounds about right for a 71-year-old man. I mean, these kind of,
He's not 71 when he had the kid though.
no, that's true. But he was an icon at the time. He couldn't afford to have a scandal.
Oh, so no one knew about it. It's only come out.
It came out, I think, maybe
a couple of years ago.
10, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Hit it well.
All right. So yeah, Jackie and his hatred for
I mean, putting that aside
his
for a
daughter,
second.
Yeah.
comes across.
Acts fantastically well in this movie. I think does a couple stunts still himself,
Yeah, he still does it, man.
which is impressive.
Very
and
impressive.
all in all, great show. Great film. I would recommend it. Shadow's Edge.
Give us a Zorba Smith a cush
Oh,
review.
mate, I don't have the Zorba Smith knowledge, man. He
I-
watches more movies in a week than I've done in like 3 years.
I would say the movie was too long.
How long was it?
like 2.5.
2.5, 2 hours 20. It was 20 minutes too long.
It's your TikTok brain, bro. That's
Yes.
a fine.
No,
length.
there's so many parts of the movie where I'm like, is it going to end? And then it just kept going.
Yeah, because he got close to like a conclusion, then
Yeah.
twist.
Yeah.
So there are a couple of twists in the film which
Well, it
extends
doesn't
it.
help when you barely understand the movie.
Bro, I've never
It's in a different language.
I've never focused more on a movie
Yeah.
than I have
And
my
even
entire
then, I
life.
just- Can we talk about the part how we thought we walked up and we saw a poster, and my initial thought was, "Shit, he's double acting in this movie."
What does that mean?
As in, like,
He's
there's
playing two roles.
characters.
Right.
And I'm like, shit, he's playing two characters. And then we started watching the movie, and I realized It's a different man altogether.
Send. Mate, go join your boys on August the 31st.
No, dude, in that photo, in that poster, they
In the
dead
photo-
set look.
To be fair, me and Christina thought the other actor was Jackie Chan as well. No, because they're both old, like Chinese. It's not like clearly different. They're quite similar looking as well.
Right, yeah.
And the other guy has like a Jackie Chan haircut. I think he was wearing glasses, so it's like the facial features aren't that obvious.
And I believe they've probably done that on purpose because the two characters are very similar. One just on the good side and one's on the bad side, but they've got similar skills, similar, values.
Yeah, and we got free posters out of it. Showed Pranka. She also said, "Mate, double acting."
Look, I know you guys aren't familiar with the Chinese, cinema scene, so it makes sense.
on us. But again, Ro, you should, when you don't have a wedding to go to, I would recommend giving it a
The
watch.
Shadow's Edge. I'll be completely honest. I'm probably not going to watch the film, but I enjoyed the review.
All right, our game today is top 10s. So I've got 5 categories to go through. Let's start. The first one is the top 10 baby names for 2024 in America. I've got 2 lists here. I've got the boys' names and girls' names.
All right. Well,
We'll start with the boys first.
The boys' names?
All right,
Okay.
the top 10.
Working together.
Yeah, it works together. This is pretty tough.
And this is this
2024.
year. Oh, 2024, bro. I was going to throw in like a Conrad Jeremiah type beat, bro.
I don't know
Samurai
who that
Turned
is.
Pretty.
Nah, bro.
What? Because I feel like on these lists often is like cultural things. Remember when Game of Thrones was big?
I'll tell you
Daenerys
right-
was number one.
I'll tell you right now, there's no cultural ones. These are all.
Fine, well, let's chuck in.
Just shocking,
Would the Johns of the world be on there?
No, what was the most common name in the world? Like Muhammad? Is a baby Muhammad there?
There's no baby Muhammad in America.
Yeah, well, I understand.
A lot of Muslims over there. no?
Exactly. Okay, all right, well.
But there are similar kind of themes. So maybe not Muslim names, but a lot of biblical names.
Yeah, of course. Well, obviously, they chuck John out there.
John,
No.
Okay.
Peter,
No.
No.
Come on. Let's-
Matthew will be on there.
Matthew is not on the list.
Joshua.
Joshua is not on the list.
What is this list, man? Biblical,
Okay.
not the traditional ones. Moses. Nah, surely not.
Is Luke on the list?
There's Lucas. Lucas is number 9 on the list.
All right. Lucas is there, number 9. Manu, you're up.
Dude, I don't know.
Dude, I haven't seen a baby John in years. So no, John is definitely.
I'm just thinking about friends at this point.
I don't think Centauran will be on there, just quietly.
Well, the ethnic names on there.
Yeah, there'll definitely be ethnic names.
There's one ethnic name on this list.
I don't want to guess it yet. I don't know. Let's go with a Harry. Or Harry Styles.
Harry is not on the list. These are names you all know, by the way.
There'll be a Chris on there.
There is no Chris on there.
Liam.
Liam is number 1.
Wow.
What? The number 1 baby boy name in 2024 in America was Liam. So you got number 1 Liam and you got number 9 Lucas.
All right. Well, then in second, I'm thinking there's a little baby Justin.
Ooh, no Justin.
I'm going to go Henry.
Henry is number 6 on the
We're
list.
cooking now, Ro.
How are you getting this? Okay.
We're cooking now.
I feel like I'm completely off kilter here. All right. The ethnic name, is it worth guessing?
No,
Okay.
I don't think it is.
Right. Okay. Let's go little baby,
Stick with the Anglo names.
obviously. Let's go little baby Greg.
No, dude, what are you? This guy's got the horrible
For
guesses.
Greg's in the big UK. Let's go Callum.
Ooh, good guess, but no.
Let's go Jason.
Nope.
Andy or Andrew.
No,
That's
but
a
there's
good
one
one.
really obvious. There's 2 really obvious names that you haven't said.
Let's go Blake.
No.
Let's go Eugene.
You're going off the beaten track here.
Brendan.
No,
Or Brandon.
neither.
Braden.
With a Y. How many Aidens are there?
There's no Aidens.
Is there an Aiden?
There's no Aiden. No Aidens.
I'm all out, bro. I was going to guess Winnerlit next, but I don't think that's on the cards. Philip or Phil.
No Phil.
What about Jackson?
No Jackson.
Ah, it's crazy. Gary.
No Gaza, you reckon? No Gaza.
What about like Patrick?
No Paddy.
What about Donald?
No, that's very good. No Donald.
What about Nathan?
No name.
Bro, dude, we're just going to guess names for like an hour and never get this list.
Joe.
Sleepy. No,
Yeah.
Sleepy.
All right, Senny, we're going to need some. Give
All
us
right.
maybe starting
one
letters or
One
something.
biblical name. Come on.
What haven't you said, Ro?
All right, I'll just rattle off a couple.
Yep.
And you tell me when to stop.
Yep.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John.
No.
All right. Paul,
No.
Saul,
No. Not going to call him.
Isaiah. Like,
Yeah,
is
like
it,
these
is it
kinda
like,
names.
is it like
These kinda-
powerful
like
names?
these kinda
like
names.
Noah.
Noah, number
All right.
2 on the list.
There we
There we
go.
go. All right. Please, hints for the other ones.
There's 2 really common names that you haven't said.
I think we've said them all, brother.
Okay.
Like very common. Like I'm talking,
like every second person you meet.
and these ones you can abbreviate to fun names. You know, there's the official name. You can, they got little shorter names, nicknames,
Mm.
What about
Let's go Richard.
similar on that ilk, like that sort of stuff. But
Stephen?
No.
Let's go Cameron.
No. What's the most stereotypical?
It's easy when you have the listen. It's easy when you have the list.
Okay, just tell us. I think we're not going to get any more.
You're not going to get any
No,
more?
we're not going to get any more.
All right. Number 3 was Oliver. Number 4 was Theodore.
There's no way I'm getting Theodore.
Number 5 was James.
James.
Okay, that's a miss.
James gettable.
That one's a
James is
miss.
very gettable.
Massively gettable.
6 was Henry. 7 was Mateo.
No chance.
That was an ethnic name. 8 was Elijah.
Oh, another biblical name.
Biblical name.
Eli.
Number 9 was Lucas. And number 10, William.
Did we not say
Billy.
William?
You didn't say Billy. You didn't say William or James.
Oh, I said
All right.
Philip.
Okay, all right. Well, let's go to the girls and let's make this very short.
Yes, this is going to be even harder. So
All
let's go.
Number 1, I got Taylor,
No.
Jessica.
No.
Maddie or Madison or Madeline.
No.
Christine/Christina.
No.
Uh,
These are actually really hard.
let's
I'm
go
not gonna lie.
Jessica.
Where I said that, bro.
Did you? Okay, well, look, sorry, I'm playing my own game right now. All right.
Madeline.
No, I said that.
We're fucked.
All right, we're not getting
This
this.
You're not going to get
All right,
this.
give us the 10.
Shaniqua.
Like, is it, what?
He said we're never going to get it. I'm going to throw rogue ones out.
Allowed to say that?
Ava.
Ava was number. Let me wait until my phone time.
It was there?
Number 9. Ava.
Woo! All right,
Any
we're not
other
getting the
rogue?
rest.
All right, number 1 was Olivia.
Oliver,
Number 2
Olivia,
was-
maybe.
Emma. Number 3 was Amelia. Number 4, Charlotte. Number 5, Mia. Number 6, Sophia. Number 7, Isabella. Number 8, Evelyn. Number 9, Ava. Number 10, Sophia with an F.
Two Sophias.
2 Sophias.
All right. Well, those are lovely names. Now let's get into the actual game.
All right, the actual ones. All right, I want to know what are the top 10 wealthiest suburbs in Sydney by average income per capita.
More familiar topics.
All right, bread and butter time, boys. Well, I'll go Bondi.
Bondi is not on the list.
Let's throw in Point Piper.
Point Piper is number 2 on the list. The average income is $199,000 and there's 6,000 individuals there. So the collective income is whatever that maths is. One of the most expensive streets in Sydney is there, where 100% of the properties sell for over $1 million, and the record so far this year is a $40 million sale.
I feel like there are a lot of streets in Sydney where the whole street is $1 million plus.
Potentially includes apartments and stuff.
Okay. Well,
You can take it up with urbanbuyer.com for any issues there.
okay.
All right, so number 2, you got Point Piper.
Vaucluse.
Said it correctly. Well done. It is number 3 on the list.
Beautiful.
Vaucluse is $197,000 per person, and there are 10,000 people who live there.
Mossman.
Is number 6 on the list with an average income of $171,000. There are 20,000 people who live there.
I'm going to go, if I was rich, where would I live? Probably I'd live near the beach, maybe in Coogee.
Coogee is not on the list.
Manly.
Manly is not on the list.
How many more eastern suburbs places are there? Let's go Wallara. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll go Wallara first.
Woollahra is number 4 on the list with an average income of $183,000.
Beautiful.
Let's go. What is it? What's Bellevue? Bellevue Hills. What is it?
Bellevue Hill is number 5 on the list with an
wow.
average income of $173,000.
Oh, that was my one. I was going to lock that in. All right. Or maybe we go up north. Maybe we go to like somewhere rogue, like Avalon.
Avalon is not on the list.
Damn it.
Rose Bay.
Rose Bay is not on the list. You still haven't got the number 1 yet.
Let's go Watson's Bay.
No.
Let's go Dover Heights, Sen.
Dover Heights is equal third with Vaucluse, so well done. You're missing 1 and you're missing number 7.
Is Double Bay on the list?
Double Bay is number 1.
Yeah.
With the average income of $203,000.
Sheesh. All right. So we're missing number 7 now.
Missing number 7. And a few of the others were like equal. So, for example, you said Vaucluse was tied third with Dover Heights. So there's a few like that. The only other one where you haven't gotten is 7.
Well, if you go north of the bridge, there are some wealthy people in the suburb of Strathfield.
In what world is that north of the bridge?
Sorry.
It's not north of the bridge. It's not north of any bridge.
I just like discarded everything you just said. We've gone. Like, what about like French's Forest?
Close, but no, not on the list.
I don't even know where that is, bro. I'm just going to say North Sydney.
Nope, not on the list. There was a rogue answer we had in one of these previous ones.
Is it Northbridge?
Northbridge is on the list. Average income of $170,000 per person.
Is it Neutral Bay?
No, but again, close.
Castle Craig?
No. Again, you're circling this area.
Is it Hunters Hill?
It is Hunters Hill.
Yeah, Joey's.
The boys. All right, there you go. Next one. We've now got the top 10 most dangerous Sydney suburbs. If you want to know the metric for this, you got to ask amberblog.com.au.
Okay. And
No citations in the blog or?
Well, if you want to know, the top one, for example, has a crime rate of 5 out of 1,000 people.
okay, that seems pretty high.
What does that mean? I don't even know what that means.
Well, it's very
But
easy.
they have some actual stats. So, for example, the top place has a notable break-ins up 17.8% for the year. And vehicle theft reports have increased 35% for this year. That actually seems quite high.
Oh, this year increased.
Yeah.
Can I throw in a guess? Kellyville.
No, not Kellyville. All right, these are all. So there's 10 suburbs, but one of the places is an area, not a suburb. If that makes sense, they've kind of cheated a bit. But anyway, yes, the top 10 dangerous suburbs in Sydney.
All right, my first guess will be Claymore.
I don't even know where that is. No, not on the list.
Mount Druitt.
Mount Druitt is number 10 on the list.
10.
Mate, beautiful, safe location. My next guess is Trafalgar.
Where are you?
This guy probably watched Spanion's Most Dangerous Areas
Is that
video
what it is?
yesterday.
These are like, I didn't watch it yesterday. I didn't even know these guys were going to do this segment.
So no, that is not on the list.
Campbelltown.
No, not on the list.
Let's go Liverpool.
Is number 9 on the list.
Where else is that? Doonside.
Not on the list.
Inside. Cabramatta.
Not on the list.
Plumpton.
Not on the list. Guys are going too niche.
Really?
Think of the heavy hitters.
All right, let's go Bankstown.
Is number 3 on
That
the
was
list.
on the tip of my tongue, bro. Damn. Penrith.
Is number 2 on the list.
Parramatta.
Is number 7 on the list.
Blacktown.
Is number 8 on the list.
This is just crazy.
Take it up with the Amber blog, man, not me.
It's just nonsense. Okay. Wentworthville.
Nope.
Wenty.
No, there's 2 in the east-ish, 1 out west, and the area.
Let's go Marylands.
Maryland's not on the list.
Well,
Yeah, I agree. Maryland should probably be on this list.
Lakemba.
Not on the list. I said there's 2 in the east that you're missing.
Dangerous suburbs
where's
in the
the
east?
houses?
Like Redfern?
Redfern is number 5 on the list.
Okay.
Woolloomooloo.
Not on the list, but close. There's an
King's
obvious
Cross.
one. Yes, King's Cross.
Is this in like done in 1974? Why is this there?
This was last updated on 2025. This
No,
list.
that is just not true. This list
All right, I'll
is
say why.
bogus.
Why. Let's read why King's Cross is on the list. Okay, so due to its historical records, we can
It's like the underbelly in the 90s,
So
early
is
2000s.
this is just an opinion piece.
I never said it was otherwise.
But we're
Take
missing,
it up with Amber Blog,
we're
like I
missing
said.
the area.
Now, yeah, number 1 is the area.
What about Fairfield?
Fairfield, number 4 on the list.
So now we're missing an area,
Yeah.
a group of mass.
So I'll tell you, number 1 they've said is the Central Coast,
Oh, right.
This is a farce of a list.
which obviously, the Eriners of the world, the Tuggerers. So not really. It's a bit unfair to just group them all together.
Yeah, that's a bit. Obviously, there's going to be more crime if there's more
Exactly.
suburbs. Come
But anyway,
on.
according to Amber Blog, it's the most dangerous suburb in Sydney.
Okay. Next list.
All right, the next one. This one is, you can't dispute this one. This is straight from the Australian Bureau of Statistics.
Big ABS. Shout out the boys.
And this is, in honor of August 31st, I have the top 10 countries of birth in Australia, outside of Australia, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, let's go. Number 1 has to be China.
China is number 3 on the list. There is approximately 700,000 Chinese nationals as of 2024.
I'm going to throw out England.
England is number 1 on the list. 963,000. The largest immigrant group here in Australia. March for that, you block that out, Kush.
No, keep that in.
Okay. Well, let's go to my hometown. There'll be 600,000 Indians.
India is number 2. Quickly catching up to the English. 916,000.
Really?
And counting.
Crazy.
So maybe March for that, I reckon. So you're on the top 3, the big 3. England, India, China.
I'll throw out my boys, the Philippines.
Philippines are number 5 on the list.
Really?
394,000.
Plenty of us.
Is this coming in per year?
This is total population in Australia.
Really? Okay, fair enough. All right. Let's stick to South Asia and let's go Pakistan.
Not in the top 10.
Korea.
Not in the top 10.
Really?
All right. Well, definitely, surely Vietnam. The Vietnamese will have to be on here.
Why do you say it with such venom?
Because they have to be on here,
They're
Sam.
going to be on there.
Watch, number 6.
It is number 6 on the list.
Yeah, there we go.
318,000.
Let's throw in, I don't know, the Irish.
Not
on
on
the
here.
list.
They're more backpackers.
But you know who is here? The Italians. They're on here.
Not many Italians. Most of them would be second generation, would be born here.
Sri Lanka, have we said that?
Sri Lanka, number 10 on the list, 173,000.
Japan.
Not Japan.
I'm going to say Thailand.
Not on the top 10.
Malaysia.
Malaysia's number 9 on the list.
Really?
Yeah.
Bang.
183,000.
Are the Nepalese on here? Let's go Nepal.
Nepal's number 8 on the list, 197,000.
Okay, all right.
So what are we missing?
You're missing now number 7 and number 4.
New Zealand.
Is
That's
number
a good
4 on
one.
the list, 618,000 people.
Is it South Africa?
The Saffers, number 7 on the list,
Wowee.
224,000. There you go, top 10.
Alrighty, second segment of the day is TCB Debate. For the hectics that do know, good for you. The ones that don't, we bring topics to the podcast and we will be arguing for and against. So we have prepared 2 topics each for the boys. So that is 6 total. I think this is more than we've ever done on any TCB debate. So, wow, we're spoiling the boys.
It's a lot of debating going on right now.
We will get stuck into it. I will present the boys with their first topic. And the topic is Labubus are a good long-term investment. Sen will be arguing for this and Ro will be arguing against this. Who wants to kick us off?
Well, it's always
The affirmative.
the affirmative side.
He looks ready.
Look very ready.
Please, talk to me, Sam. Talk to me about why Labubus are a great long-term investment.
Honestly, I was going to just go against it, to be honest. I feel like I don't fundamentally believe this, so I'm going to go against it. But I'm like, that's not in the spirit of this.
Nah.
So, Ro, talk to me. Who's Australia's most famous unicorn?
Canva.
Founded in 2013. This week valued at?
I don't know, 65 billion.
Oh, it pretends like you didn't know.
that?
65 billion on the spot. 12 years, 65 billion. Pop Mart, a small little Chinese vendor, loot box vendor, also created in 2010. Now valued at
Probably more.
$83 billion.
Wow.
Why? You tell me.
The Labubu. One little toy,
Goblin.
goblin, has single-handedly skyrocketed Pop Mart to an $83 billion valuation. Now it's worth more than Mattel and the guys who make Hot Wheels, Hasbro. I forgot the name for a second. The little toy that could.
The guys that do Hot Wheels. Little small mom and pop shop.
Now let's talk about the economics. I always said in times of economic activity,
People
What do I
turn
say?
to gold.
gold rallies. Gold this year, gone up 33%. Labubus at the same time, retail price have also gone up 30%. But in the retail space, in the resale space, they now go up to $400. That's 100 times investment in 1 year.
Wow.
Not to mention, mate, I could wake up tomorrow, the ASX is gone. Where's my ETFs? Where's my shares?
Can't touch them.
Can't touch them. But my Labubu,
Touch it all day.
in my backyard, buried under the ground, will always be there. Hence, Labubus are a good long-term investment.
Wow. That was captivating.
Captivating
The
stuff.
economics can't look past it, but Ro, Why are Labubus not a good long-term investment?
Well, let me talk to you about this, my friends. Well, in times of uncertainty, people turn to gold. Was that Aristotle? Plato? Socrates? No, those wise words were said by the man debating opposite me. And we, my friends, are in an era of uncertainty. Labubus are not a good long-term investment. They're not even a good short-term investment. They had the same hype, look, let's talk about this, right? Let's talk about another concept, item that had the same sort of hype that Labubus have right now. I'm talking NFTs. Now, who among us did not sit here dreaming about having an orangutan as a profile picture? Now, once touted as the future of Web3, these poor apes are now worthless, and Labubus will soon follow the same trajectory. Now, let's talk about actual investment opportunities. Some may say invest in OpenAI or some tech company, but I'm going to present here an opportunity that will change your life. And for 10% of the business, I'm asking for $100,000. Sharks, please bear with me. It's called leftsock.com. Let's say you can't find one of your socks. Where do you go? Leftsock.com. Instead of buying a new pair of socks, you just buy one. It's very simple. And we come and we'll give you the other one for a fraction of the costs. And so what would you rather invest in, my friends? A goblin or a man with a dream and a singular sock?
The shark is in, Ro. The shark is in. I'm going to have to give it to Ro simply because Seth doesn't even believe what he's saying. And he outwardly said that to begin with. So well done, Ro.
All right.
I believe in the dream.
Thank you very much. Leftsock.com. Investment opportunity. All right. My debate, it'll be Sen versus Migs. The topic is toilet paper should always go under. Migs, you'll be arguing in the affirmative, and Sen, you'll be arguing against.
Alrighty. I'll kick us off. As any savvy shitter would know, toilet paper should always go under. And this is why. Simply, toilet paper going under looks cleaner, harder to accidentally unravel, and effectively uses less toilet paper. Did you know the idea of toilet paper going over was a big marketing ploy by Big Toilet Paper? Bet you didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
The concept of toilet paper going over was to make people use more toilet paper.
It's a scam.
When you go over, if you look into the physics of a toilet roll, when you grab some toilet paper when it's over, you're likely to pull more.
Way more.
And therefore, you are using more. If you're putting toilet paper over, you're just buying into this big toilet paper scandal.
It's big toilet paper.
Exactly. And speaking of under and over, we all know betting under the line on average is better than betting over the line.
Yes, sir.
So if going under is better for betting, going under has to be better for toilet paper as well.
Can't argue against
I rest my case.
All right. Beautiful argument there. Very hard to argue against that, Sen. Please, how will you?
I don't know. But I think this is an age-old debate. Under versus over, yin versus yang, summer versus winter, good versus evil. Under is communist propaganda. Under is unnatural, like bestiality, necrophilia, pedophilia. Do you want to be associated with these cretins of society?
I don't.
Go over. I rest my case.
Wow, it's coming strong.
Short and sweet. Who do we give that to? I mean, just for sheer affiliation, I cannot associate myself with
Necrophilia.
those categories.
Pedophilia.
And for that and that alone, I have to give it to Sen, unfortunately.
That's fair enough.
The game's the game. All right, my one. Left-handedness should be banned. Migs, you'll be arguing for, and Ro, you'll be arguing against.
All right, I will go first once again. So I believe that left-handedness is a blight on society and should be banned. Our good friend LeVar Ball did it best with his two sons, LaMelo and LiAngelo, born left-handed, but he trained them to be right-handed to avoid bumping each other at the dinner table. What a nuisance. Left-handers do nothing but cause nuisance to the honest, hardworking, regular, right-handed Joe. As demonstrated in The Simpsons, Ned Flanders had to open up the Big Leftorium, an entire brick and mortar store dedicated to sell various goods for the left-handers. Look, this is all well and good, but I can hear you all asking, whatever happened to the Leftorium? Well, we all know the Leftorium went out of business due to being unable to compete with online stores, and now Ned Flanders is a fourth grade teacher.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's what left-handedness gets you. The
Teaching.
leftorium took away the opportunity for another honest business, an honest right-handed business to open up in Springfield shops. I'm just saying what everyone is thinking. If we eradicate all left-handers, we'll all live a more peaceful, carefree life without having to cater to the inverts of the world. Once again, I rest my case.
Oh, wow. All right, powerful stuff there, but not as powerful as this. All right, let's go. OJ Simpson, Michael Vick,
Yep.
Aaron Hernandez,
Yep.
Mike Tyson, Sonny Liston, Ben Johnson, Oscar Pistorius, Jared Hayne, Brett Seymour. What do they have in common?
What do they have?
I don't want to say what they have in common.
They're athletes. They're filthy criminals. And they're all right-handed. Ladies and gentlemen, not only that, but 85 to 88% of criminals in prison right now, they are all right-handed. So stats don't lie, you know, and some may say, oh, that's because there are more right-handers globally. So it makes sense that there are more right-handed criminals, incarcerated. But correlation does not equal causation. Now let's talk about Kumar Sangakkara's cover drive.
Please, let's.
One of the purest shots ever seen at the highest level. By banning left-handers, you are depriving the world of this beauty. By banning left-handers, Lionel Messi would still be a 4'7" nobody living in Rosario, working in a steel factory. By banning left-handers, Manny Pacquiao would still be a tradie on the streets of Manila. By banning left-handers, Rafael Nadal, well, he'd actually probably still get a modeling gig. He'd be fine. But by banning left-handers, Oprah Winfrey would still be dressed up in potato sacks living in Kosciuszko, Mississippi.
Is she left-handed?
Yeah, she's left-handed. So think about that for a second. Think about it. Do you want to live in a world where criminals run riot and we never see these beautiful left-handed men and women in the spotlight? I don't think so. I rest my case.
I mean, he talked about Kumar Sangakkara's cover drive. Need I say more?
That is fair.
That's points to Ro.
All right, second round. My topic for these two boys again is companies should be allowed to monitor you when you work from home. Ro, you are for and Sen is against.
All right. Well, look, let's be honest, everyone. If you're not doing anything wrong, there is nothing to be afraid of. This was true when the KGB said it. It was true when the US said it as part of the Patriot Act. And it's true when middle management says that to us. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to debate that companies should be allowed to, monitor you when you work from home. Nay, should be required to monitor you. We live in a world where nothing is secret anymore. The government monitors your messages. Advertisers monitor the internet patterns to sell you more. Will someone please think of the poor employers who are kept in the dark about what you are doing in the comfort of your own home from 9 to 5. They pay your wages. They give you promotions. They're people you can trust. So why are we not allowing them to actually surveil you? People talk about no new jobs being created. Well, this creates a whole new industry. Can you imagine how many people it takes to keep an eye out on 10,000, large organization? As Donald Trump once said, jobs. If this passes, Australia's economy will no longer be propped up on mining, non-renewable assets or by the overinflated housing market, but rather the sales of those sweet Logitech webcams. So join me in this beautiful future where we're creating opportunity for the new generation. Thank you.
Senny, your rebuttal, please.
Idi Amin, Robert Mugabe, Augusto Pinochet, Kim Il-sung, the CCP, Saddam Hussein, Al-Assad, Muammar Gaddafi, Big Brother. What do they all have in common? These are all dictatorships in and of the book 1984. If we were to allow this to happen, we too would be living in a totalitarian regime.
It's not
and
so
we
bad.
simply could not allow that to happen. Don't get me wrong. When I'm in the office, I'll submit. I'm under their jurisdiction. But as soon as I step outside, I am the master of my own domain. Your abode should be your inner sanctum, a place of solace and peace. So no, your company does not have a right to impede on yourself. Your company does not have the right to impede on your house unless they're also happy to pay part of your rent and mortgage too. I rest my case.
Damn. Two very good arguments. But Ro's out
Half
here.
mine was just naming dictators.
That's fine.
Else.
It's a good point. Ro, you get the point. You're looking out for jobs. You're looking out for big Logitech.
That's it, all day long. All right. Well, this is a targeted topic. Being 5 minutes late is being better than being 5 minutes early. Sen, you'll be arguing for.
Really?
And Migs, you'll be arguing against.
I mean, I didn't really have to. This was one of the easier ones. I didn't have to prepare
From the
anything.
heart.
I mean, 5 minutes early it's boring. It's vanilla.
It's disrespectful.
It's expected. 5 minutes late, it's mysterious.
It's electric.
It's unpredictable. It's dangerous. There's nothing worse than being early to an event where you don't know anyone else and you have to mingle with people you don't know, making small talk that neither person really cares about. Even worse is when you're the first person to arrive at an event and you're stuck there twiddling your thumb. Being late, on the other hand, now the ball's in my court. It's Jamboree. I control the action. I can stroll in whenever I want. Confident. It's my time now. Hence, being late is much better than being early.
All right. Well, I don't know if you've ever experienced being the first one at a party. All right, so Migs, please.
Alrighty. It is a no-brainer that it is better to be 5 minutes early than 5 minutes late. As the many sayings go, better early than late. On time is late. I swear to God, Sen, if you're late for another recording, I'm going to kill you. So on and so forth. Everyone knows these sayings are founded on courtesy, politeness, and a respect for other people's time. But more importantly, let's focus on 5 minutes. Let's talk about the 5 minutes. Being a whole 5 minutes late means you might miss out on the most important moments, such as Zidane scoring the goal in the first 5 minutes of the 1998 World Cup.
Spars.
Conor McGregor knocking out Jose Aldo in UFC 194. Your performance in the bedroom last night, mate. 5 minutes. The list goes on and on. And on the off chance, as Senny said, you're trying to be fashionably late by that 5 minutes. There's nothing fashionable about 5 minutes. If you're going to be late, just be late. Don't do this 5 minute nonsense. It's like what they say about going to jail. If you're going to go to jail, at least do something worthwhile.
Make it worth your time.
Exactly. So if you're planning to be 5 minutes late, just forget about it. Either be 5 minutes early or be the whole hour late. Don't commit to this 5 minutes.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Exactly.
I got to say I think the thing that convinced me, Migs, about your argument was if you're 5 minutes late, you miss crucial moments potentially in zeitgeist. So, Migs, I'm going to have to give that to you, my friend.
There we go.
All right, final one is 6 is better than 7. Ro, you'll be arguing for, and Migs, you'll be arguing against.
All right, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what is the missing link between these words? Pack, foot, figures. You put a 6 in front of them and you have the dream life. Not 7, not 5, but 6. Six pack, 6 foot, 6 figures. Oh, but 7 is lucky. Lucky, they say? That's a PR campaign. That's propaganda pushed to you by casinos and slot machines to trick you into handing your coins while 6 sits quietly, dignified, running geometry, beer packs, guitar strings, insect legs. 6 is humble. It doesn't need to flaunt itself. Eggs come in 6. Dice are 6-sided. Even Satan chose 666. He could have gone 777, but even hell knew that was overkill. So when people say 7, 8, 9, I say 6, let it happen. Because 6 doesn't need to eat anyone to prove its dominance. It's already won.
Play on. I got to say play on. All right, here we go. I believe 7 is by far better than 6 for a multitude of reasons. Number 1, prime purity. 7 is a prime number, which makes it a far superior number as it is a prime fundamental number. Why silly little 6 is a composite number. You don't want to be composite. Second, algebraic identity. 7 can be represented as the difference of 2 perfect cubes. 2 cubed minus 1 cubed is 7.
Yeah.
This makes it a Mersenne number. Guess what isn't a Mersenne number? Silly little 6.
Shock.
Third, Logarithmic magnitude, my personal favorite.
Yes.
Log 7
Log 7.
is approximately 0.8.
Yep.
Log
As we all
6 is just under 0.8. And we know 0.8 is greater than approximately under 0.8. And last of all, the most obvious argument that has been staring at us in the face as to why 7 is better than 6. The GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo, wears the number 7. Therefore, 7 is better than 6. I rest my case.
I think my favorite log is natural log, but I got to say...
To each their own, Senny.
Log 7.
I'm glad we learned about Mersenne numbers, so just for that research alone, I'll give you the win.
Thank you.
Alrighty, that brings us to the end of this week's episode. As per usual, you can find all our previous episodes on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Give us a follow on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, and we'll catch you next week.